Hey guys, it's Coach Craig. We are going to go over a new topic today. This is going to be for acceleration. In your notes, this is 2.5 that we're talking about. But let's get into this. So acceleration is the rate at which velocity changes. And what we're going to be doing is we have a triangle formula that we're going to be using for this, okay? So the way it looks is we have a F and I in the top corner. This is going to be our final velocity minus our initial velocity. We have acceleration in the bottom corner, and then we have time right here. So remember, if our numbers are up and down from each other, we're going to be dividing. If they are right next to each other, then we're going to be multiplying throughout this whole process. Okay, so we have a little example here, and I even drew a little picture, kind of a visual to kind of get us started. But we have initial velocity going down at 4 meters per second north. We have to have our direction on here, both for the velocity and acceleration. And we are going to go for 3 seconds, and at the final velocity, so at the bottom, we're going to have a 22 meters per second north. That's going to be our final velocity. So we're going to take these numbers and put them into our triangle formula. It's going to look like this. Okay, so when we have everything written out, we're going to figure out, okay, what number has to go on the top here? Well, if we're going to take our final velocity and we're going to subtract our initial velocity, we would get 18. And then we would have 18. Down here's our time that was given for us for 3 seconds. These numbers are up and down from each other, so we are going to divide them. And then when you divide 18 by 3, you're going to get 6. So that would be our numerical answer. And then we also need to make sure that we have our label done correctly as well. So when we have 6 meters per second with acceleration, it needs to be squared. So an easy way to remember that is that acceleration has 2 C's, and you're going to add the number 2 after our label to make sure that it is going to be squared. And then we always have our direction, which is going to be given when we find out what our velocities are.